Good afternoon, everyone. Captain Lane speaking, and wishing you a safe travels to your crypto destination. For those of you traveling with mice, please securely position your cursor over the like button below and right-click with your favorite finger. For those with touchscreen devices, we ask that you gently press the thumbs up near the bottom of your screen. Thank you for choosing Road Dogg Crypto. Please trade wisely and enjoy the rest of your video.
Is that UFO?
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It burns, so give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorries won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? He's busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some
So we got Striga in the house, got Grizz in the house. Glad to have you guys here.
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts, so giving something worse to pass the time. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have
I have been a straight up DJ on MexC today. And it's been fun. I haven't done that in a little while.
I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's
Grizz says he missed all the good shorts today. I was doing a lot of longs today. Well, Let's get our motor started. Sure is easier when you can find that button. Well, yeah, it is a red day in the market today. Except for synthetics. Synthetics is having a fairly happy day. I mean, it was up to 323, now it's down a little bit. So, hey, is that a bargain price? We need to put that one on our list. Take a look at it. That one should be a strong one for the bull run, I think. On the hour, things look to be on the upside. Oh, go Hex. Come on, baby. Put me back in profit. You know you bit me. I thought 3 cents was good to start nibbling that X. Well, she fell low, but now she's coming back. Zilica's coming back. It's kind of interesting here on the hour. Some good prices overall. Ethereum Classic's up at $19. Looking at Bitcoin on the 4 hour, we're just going sideways. That's what we do with Bitcoin. Go sideways a lot. It's real exciting, and then all of a sudden it's not. So me, myself, today, I've just been a total degen. I've been over at MexC since moving all my stuff over there and starting to mess around a little bit more. Play with some of the, I mean, straight up degen, man. 10x on Pepe 2. Hit it a couple of times. Then I was messing with Pendle. That one was starting to go against me, but it turned around very nicely for me. Some Bitcoin trades. I did do a short on Pendle. It turned out all right. I was getting crazy with the leverage on Bitcoin. Just trying something a little different here. Which in a sideways range was a lot more comfortable than I had expected. Interesting. Hit Pepe 2 up again. And Pendle up again. And right now I'm playing Bitcoin. So it's been fun. I've just been laying around doing that all day. And it takes up too much time, though. That's the only thing. It takes up a lot of time. But kind of going by the range strategy, this is I'm on the MexC futures chart right here, so that's why it looks different. Let's see if I can find a regular Bitcoin chart that we look at. Trigger says he had SNX on his list. I think I had it on mine at one time, but I forgot about it. And Pawn. You know, I was starting to get bullish on Pawn, but I'll give them a fair shake, and I need to go back and research their website, but I couldn't find the team. So that just kind of made me, So, and it may just be on me. I just may have to dig a little deeper, but it should be something pretty easy to find, though. You shouldn't have to dig too deep for that information, and I looked. Let me throw out some random trend lines there. Actually, this is the area that we're kind of ranging in. So we'll put it up to our last little... come on, there you go. And she went above that little range. I'm going to be a little bit more generous with it this time. I'll just put it up to those candle bodies. Now I'm going to make a little sweet spot right there. And I'm going to play this range with you, buddy. Actually, let's get our other little sweet spot in here. So that's all I'm doing. And so when Bitcoin goes up, usually altcoins go up, but I've noticed that some of them went the contrary. Pendle was one that did that. Bitcoin would be going up and it'd be going down, but when Bitcoin started going down, it started taking off. Such a life with the altcoins, I guess. Jeez. So how have you guys been, man? You been all right? Having a good day? Did you catch any moves today? I mean, that was nice. You know, had a nice little move up. Bitcoin from 30,003 about where it is now, all the way up to 3177. That was nice. Got a nice effect on our altcoins, and let's take a look at some of these things. Bitcoin dominance coming down, good for altcoins generally, especially if Bitcoin's going sideways, right? Goes back to our little cheat sheet here. So it's a if and then statement. If Bitcoin dominance is coming down, let's look it down. Bitcoin is stable, trading sideways, kind of boring. Alts tend to go up. The only thing, when I'm sitting here looking at Bitcoin dominance, well, thank God it's not Bitcoin. We're not looking at price. About to say it's starting to look a little bit more bearish. It hit a measured move. I think from this first bear flag is where this one came from. I cannot remember. But now we got another one to tend with. So are we looking at something good coming for our altcoins soon? And we're talking like the rest of this week, I guess. Or starting next week, maybe. It's Friday now, so we get the weekend. Well, be highly unusual to see it happen over the weekend, but that would be a sign of retail coming in. Moving averages look like it want to just propel Bitcoin dominance down, which is normally good for us. So take a look at total 3, and this is just straight out altcoins, man. We took a hit today. But we're starting to bounce back, so that's good. Didn't even make it down to the 21 moving average here on the 4 hour. It's pretty interesting. Let's come to a higher time frame, see where that might make sense. 6 hour, 8 hour. But we're kind of in a flag here. And still possibly in a channel or possibly a broadening formation. Broadening formation is not bad. We give this a chance to pop above it and see some parabolic action. So like that. So just to, just a pullback, baby. It's just a run-of-the-mill correction, in my opinion, with the altcoins right now, probably all through the rest of this weekend, maybe. Watching half Pepe keep breaking. Oh no, we haven't looked at that one in a minute. Hey Chris, how you doing, man? Oh, Grizz, you at work too, man? Oh wow. Well, hopefully in a short course of time, it won't be long before you can decide if that's where you want to spend your time or not. Or perhaps find something else to better way to use your time. So do have a little confidence here with this bear flag that total 3 may come on down. I don't like that. Not for the altcoins. This is short term. I'm on the 1 hour here, so we're this Friday. Expect this. So interesting. It looked like it was taking a bounce there, but coming down to the 1 hour, it's not looking so positive. So altcoins may bleed. Bitcoin dominance getting ready to bounce on us. You trying to do something different here, Bitcoin? You trying to bottom out on us? You trying to pull a fast one? Because I wouldn't put it past you 1 minute. You just been called the greatest thing since sliced bread by the big shots. Which is a genius move. Made everybody else look like idiots for trying to keep you down for so long, even though that might have been the wizard behind the curtain. Oh, Bitcoin dominance, whether you go up or whether you go down. I hope it is down. And I hope the Bitcoin continues sideways to give our altcoins just a little chance, baby. Just a few little pumps there. Make it worth a while. Just a little hit. Bitcoin Cash been suffering just a little bit. Got some rejection up here at the top of this trend line. And these moving averages want to come down. And maybe I should zoom out a little bit. Look at a broader aspect. Zoom out on the 4 hour. Some might call this a bull flag. Is it? I don't know. At one time I had a short going on here. That's what this is meaning, and from this area. I guess technically it may have worked out, but not down to the areas I had here. You're a mite bit long to be a bull flag. I see those moving averages coming to the downside, prices to the downside. Bitcoin Cash, I think you're coming back down to about 209, probably right here about 224, somewhere in that range. I think you had to take a little breather, talking to you like you're a real person. My best guess is it will stumble here about 243, eventually come down to about 216 in that area as it just lightly taps on this 204-hour moving average. Yavid is in the house, man. What's up? Glad to have you here, my man. This music makes me feel crazy things. I like it. It makes me miss Jimmy. And I like Jimmy. Not at work now, communist coast time zone. And that was funny. I think our government is secretly that way too. Trying to get this mic adjusted well, so don't get all those little wisp and things. I'm going to try this out for a minute. Let me do a quick little mic check on this adjustment. Whatever, we'll go for it. So Bitcoin Cash, I look for you to be coming down here, baby. Let's go ahead and put you in a little rectangle right here. And I'm actually looking for this zone. I would say at the 50% mark. Still a chance it could come on down to the 618. There always is that chance, but it may find some support here. We may get lucky enough to see something like if it's a descending triangle like that, maybe we should look at that 618. Let's just hold off on this little baby right now. Let's give it a little bit more time to play out. As it would traditionally stand, 618 would be my first go-to place. That may just happen with you, Bitcoin Cash. I got my eye on you, baby. Sucks that you'd break through that 200, but hey, it's only the 4 hour. I gotta get used to what time frame I'm on. I've been on the daily, so I'm here thinking, oh, we got time on for this. But wouldn't it be nice if it's really a bull flag? Now that's your positive. If that's the scenario we're looking at, and it could be, we're coming up here to 618 areas. So there is your hopium for Bitcoin Cash. And probably what's really going to happen right here. Hey, Brass is in the house. I know I'm butchering that name. I know I am. I'm sorry. Brasse? I would guess Brasse. Pardon my French. Well, there is no eye candy out here for you guys to look at. I don't know what to think about that. Personally, for me, trying to remember what day of the week it actually is. On a Friday. I say there's just it's nothing like a couple of zombies who love interpreted dance. If I could describe the craziness in this week, that's how I would describe it right there. Thank you for your interpretation. Trend line makes sense. That's cool. Sin, you feel free to bounce at any time. I see those wicks there. That's people buying. That's pushing you, trying to push you up there. I see it. You're in this little red part of the cloud. Got a little green over here. You're flirting with the idea. I can tell. I can tell. I don't know if there's any news out there for you or not. I haven't looked lately. But people are wanting to start buying more of you for some reason. However, you are still in a kind of bearish predicament overall. Unless you break out to the upside, then it gets a little bit better a lot quicker. Sinverse, you gotta contend with this area here at 0.003689. It's like that trooper waiting behind that. Back in my day, we had bulletins, the billboards. And these guys with lights on the top of their vehicles used to hide behind them and play gotcha a lot. Good chance we may get a bounce here. Let's hope so for Sinverse, because I would love to see some upside. And potential upside from here, should we be that fortunate. Yeah, nice 13 to 24%. Come on, Sinverse, give me something. XRP's been hitting off. Well, doing what it do. Had a little bit of a pullback. Kind of got everybody a little bit nervous on it. Wondering what's going on. Some people were always going to $3, I guess. Gee. Doesn't quite work that way. But they should have a good bull run, make up for some lost time there. There's got to be lots of pent-up emotion here to be expressed in these candles. Currently in the falling wedge, has a good chance to break to the upside. And hopefully we can break to the top side of it here. So let's see if we can work that out first. That's 93 cents. 82.6 would be a good area too. This will probably be some rough areas to get past or stay past. you definitely know you can wick up there. Oh, slip back down to them small time frames. 4 hours looking just a little bit bearish there. Daily is just, no, I don't know. It's all right. Really, it's like things are getting a little bit overbought. But money flow is still looking pretty dang good there. It's going to have a little bit of a, well, it's what it's doing right now. Just having a little bit of a pullback, but after that, we may see something different there. It's still got a little bit more juice in the tank there, I believe. Maybe enough to come up and double top somewhere. Zombies are freaking me out, man. He's got a twin. What's this one do? She's a midget now. One out for XRP looks like it's trying to do something though. Look at that. Did you just bounce off the 9 there? You got good signs going on here. Is this going to be your breakout? Because I don't see the volume yet. Are you going to fool me right now? We're going to watch this happen right before our eyes. Are you breaking out right now, XRP? You're showing some good signs like maybe you are. Oh, if you do, I guess we'll see 78 cents real quick. Nice little 10% move, I think. You're gonna get a little hiccup here at 75 though. You know it's true. If I had to guess, this would probably not happen, but it could. Bounce off there, retest, and then come up. Oh, check out my chat over here. Can we expect AMP? Let's take a look at AMP. That one was kind of... Let's see, I'm trying to remember what we saw. For some reason, I think that it was struggling for some reason. Is it or is it not? That doesn't look bad to me. This is in bottom territory. That's all. I must be thinking of a different one. There we go. Come here, baby. I'm sure I already charted this, but it's always good to look at it again. In my opinion, we've got a breakout with volume of this. You can't call it a falling wedge. It's really more like a, I hate to say a symmetrical triangle. It's very elongated for what I consider symmetrical triangles. I guess if there is technically a symmetrical triangle that I like, it would probably be one more like this. Those little chubby ones? No, they are not your friend. They will lie to you. They will stab you in the back. You cannot believe a thing that they say. They will flip the script on you. Swear they will never do it again, and then they would never. Got rejected up here at the 100 moving average. I'm here on the 12 hour as a weird time frame. But we should be in like retest mode. Possibly coming back down to this 50. We've already been there once. May not do it. 0.00, just under 0.0021. This area right here is good. For some more upside. Let me just zoom out here a little bit. And right there's your first area to get past. Come on now. Second area. Okay, and we got a whole leg right here. Oh, this zone is going to be interesting right here. I'm not even sure where to draw that. Right here. Because I believe so. How do we do here? Oh, are you going to take it to extremes? That's interesting. I'm not getting much confidence with my fib from that particular measurement there. So, oh, there we go. It's a good chance that this has bottom here at this area. So awesome, cool. I definitely see some more upside. So I'm looking at those two areas there. And I don't want to make a big fat line across the whole screen. Come on. And I think these fibs, these fibs line up nice. So, taking that information, I'll draw from my fib. And that lines up just a little bit more prettier. No. Just trying to get some juicy targets here to shoot for. That's all. So, taking advantage of this breakout because now would be the time to buy this. On this beautiful breakout it is just doing at this current moment. We can zoom in if you want to look at it. Look, this is the second time we did it. Maybe it'll tap it one more time. Who knows? That does look kind of head and shoulders, doesn't it? I think it's supposed to, just to kind of scare you because everything else is saying it's got a good chance to go up. Now, it's not just going to go straight up, but this is still a great place to buy. Put a stop loss right back in this pattern. So if it decides to come back, especially below this wick, if it dips down below there, this trade's over. Hey, I'm out. Gone. It's failed, but chances are it's probably going to just take off from here. And to be honest about it, when you zoom out and kind of bring your bar up, you can see that this is going to be an area to contend with. Right there. So get prepared for that. But this is a valid breakout and a valid retest. And let's kind of see what we would get to this first target. Boom. If you were to FOMO in now, that'd be a 26% return just on spot. Now coming up to this little hiccup area that we got marked over here that I almost forgot about. 16%. And if you're trading perps, hey, I don't know, you can do some stuff with that right now. So, interesting. More likely to be a bottom pattern. And it may come back down and retest. Who knows? Maybe making a bigger formation of this. But right now, it's getting ready to do some stuff to this target. And I would say even put this one on there on your radar too, right? Yeah. Well, just right under there. It'd be hard to miss that one. 0.0024, 0.00257, 0.00268. Throw a 10x on that, and that's a nice little come up. DeFi guys in the house. Let's take a look at ASTR. That's nice. Nice to see that happen. Let's see what actually went on there. Okay. So we got a bounce at the 382, do we? Is there more to this story? That's the real story right here. We got to get above this 380. We got to flip this as from resistance into support, and let me zoom in here. That's really confusing. All right, let me zoom out. Okay. Alrighty then. It may take it a minute to do that. It may do something weird this weekend. 1 hour looks, well, it's coming down, so probably it's already tested the 200. It may retest it again. I like the way that the 100 and the 50 are going, so that's good. That's in our favor for more upward action. I think it's going to be kind of just snelling its way up just a little bit, but it looks like it's going through a little hiccup at the moment where I try to figure it out. And what's weird is that we've got this 200 moving average. I'm on the 4 hour now. I trust this one for solid information here. And being above that's bullish. Price is above it. It's found support there, wicking to the upside. But our 50 has crossed barely over it. And it's just weird because that's usually not a good sign. And, you know, we're having some price action kind of reflecting that right now. But your other moving averages so far look good. So maybe it'll be enough to pull the 50 back above it. See if we can draw it out. Just can't even draw it out on the screen. But how many times? How many? So if you're kidding me, for real? Tis life. And now it's like magic. So the blue one would cross eventually over the yellow one again. So maybe that will take it, I don't know, another day or so. Maybe that's where we're going. But usually a strong move up would help that happen a lot quicker. Maybe we'll get that because the other moving averages look good. I'm just concerned about that one. That's going to throw a kink into whatever it's trying to do. But once it does cross back over the yellow, that's technically a buy signal right there. So we've got something kind of like similar to inverted head and shoulders that might actually play out to be one. So a possible inverted head and shoulders forming here. Normally a bottom signal, but in a two-tier bottom, maybe that's what we're looking at here. Hey, not a member's in the house. Sometimes I remember to glance over at the chart. And I thought I had trend line. We got a retest. Okay, so that's even better. I started right out with my moving averages before I drew my trend lines. My trend line just cleared up the whole conversation for me. You got a retest there off the 200. Let's go. It's still weird with that 50 being under that 200 and this being bullish. It's just not what you normally see. So ASTR looks like it's doing good. Looks like it's starting to see some more upside. Higher highs. Oh, I get it. Well, we got a high. We got a higher low. We got a higher low so far. We got to put in a higher high. So 382 is a good area, but it's got to come up here to about 0.053. Somewhere through there. Somewhere in here. Just put in this higher high to keep doing what it needs to do. And then that will determine well, just off the get-go, I always consider these to be in a channel. It also helps you figure out that would again be another nice target at 5.2 cents. And then at that point, I would see it more than likely getting rejected and coming back maybe to retest this area, flip it as support, and hopefully take a little bounce from there. Here's what the charts tell me today on Astar. This music just brings out the craziness in me. Hey, almost missed that one. Let me back up here. So, XRP was a bit less than I expected. Would happen for a win. I thought it was. I didn't take advantage of it or anything. Mine is put to the side. In retrospect, yeah, I probably should have done something, but I just didn't. But it was cool. It's nice to see us get out from underneath his chains. I don't even normally talk like this. Why am I talking like this right now? Is that whole DJ? Nah, I'm trying to. My apologies, sincerely. Not a member, have a good weekend. Heading to the river to do some goat. Oh, cool. Really? Goat panning and soak up some sun. I have no freaking idea. That sounds cool, though. Goat panning. I used to be very outdoorsy. I married a girl who has allergies, though. That kind of put a little damper on all the camping and jet skiing and boating and cool stuff. She does like to fish, and she's really good at it. It's kind of weird. I've never caught fish as big as she's got. VRA and Gala have similar weekly charts. Are we seeing a bottom? Let's take a look. Grizz, we were looking. Okay, let me check out KAVA, and then VRA and Gala. Hey, we have an agenda. Cool. I like it. So on KAVA, let's just zoom out a little bit. Looks like a likely bottom area. Let's hope. She's still struggling with this area here. Like a little zone it is. Where we but it even ties up through there. That might be a little bit of a headache to get there. I mean, a nice little easy drop here, but we still got this action over here that was congestion. Be a little bit of congestion there. It may need a steam bath or something to loosen that up. That creepy Joe Biden voice. We can throw it in the channel. Kava looks good, being above the 200 on the daily. Hey, we're good. You got the moving averages. They're all lining up the way that a moving average should. Just got to get this green one to flip over that red, and then we're golden. And that will help move this blue one up, get it straightened back up. It's being a little bit of a rebel right now, and that's probably why we went to this side of the town here. Had to get that little kink out. Come on now. A lot of bias pressure here with these bottom wicks. That's kind of cool. So the 200 should hold. We should start seeing some more upside from KAVA. And it just has trouble holding any price action up here above $1.15. So it'd be really cool to see it break this area about $1.38 or something. Of course, if it, I don't know that that's going to happen extremely soon. It's got some good chances though. With it being above the 200, that just kind of gradually comes up. Here I am in November of 2023. That's a possible place where we start seeing $1.50. I mean, it could take a while. KAVA is known to become a slow mover. But it's made some impressive gains. Some of my long-term holds are slow movers. But this would be the $3 area that's going to have trouble getting past. Okay. but that's got a ways to go. So probably what I see is bouncing around in this channel until eventually it breaks to the upside and then does its little parabolic run. And can't you know, not close to predicting when that might be, but this is what I see playing out for KAVA. Some hiccups around $1, yeah, the $1.15 area. It's gonna be tricky for it for a little while. Might be a good short area for some traders. I mean, it can actually wick above that, so I mean, keep that in mind. Go up to $1.27 there last time, which is actually a little bit higher than the previous wick, so maybe expect a little bit more. But $1.28 in this area for little spikes. Is there enough to work with there to make it worth your... Yeah, actually there is. You got a 40% move there. You can do a lot with that range. For every $100 you put in, you're getting an extra 40 back, right? You put 140 back in. So, I mean, it's pretty decent. And you might get lucky with a few others. So, spikes up, a few other price levels. I think it's cool. I mean, likes it. I'm not in it though. And then VRA, right? VRA and Gala. All right, make sure I'm not covering up the price there. VRA, is that Veracity, right? Apparently I'm on MexC there. Apparently that's my new home for now. I've been catching a lot of FUD lately in the last few hours and stuff. It seems like some, you know, FUD against Ripple and XRP and stuff like that. I'm curious about that. Usually you get a lot of FUD all at once on a weekend. What are they up to? Maybe an inverse head and shoulders going on right here. Definitely does look at it. I don't even have to draw a neckline. The 200's got it. Get above the 200. It's ready to rock. Retesting the trend line. Just kind of snailed down it. Snaked down it, I guess. It looks good. Oh, now you want to draw. And we could have just done this, I guess, right? Whoa. Where'd you going, baby? You know, I kind of find that, I mean, you can do it. Technically, you're supposed to put your measure move wherever it breaks out. You can do that. And we can mark that. That's cool. But I kind of find this also relevant wherever they come back and retest. Like if they do the snake thing down, not as low as they go there, because I think that's also relevant. There is some symmetry to this. However, all this crazy math works, if it wasn't for shapes and sticks and lines and such, you wouldn't find me on no calculator. I'm just saying. If that's what it took to do TA, not this guy. So even to that bottom measure, that's 118% return. Pretty cool. It's not bad results. This is just short term. This is short term trading. I mean, you could be looking at this for a long term hold. We got some other stuff to look at. The trusty numbers. And sometimes even this one. Eventually, yes, so, but not so much on that first impulse. Or first couple, anyway. So basically, about every penny you go up, you take profit. It's pretty much that simple on that one. 60% up to this area. If I remember right, that was the 618, the best I remember. We should double check. Just true. Nice ones. Oh, what did I do there? Move something. And if we zoom out, and if you're playing it for the long run, I mean, another higher take profit area to consider. I mean, 158, 180% right there. Just not bad. I mean, you zoom out, we're headed back up to where now? Right up to this zone. And as high as that peak, it's got to break above that peak, so it's got to go up and retest that area at some point. And that's at almost 3 cents. Now, something like that, we start getting up to this area where it's going to start feeling some pain and have to do a little bit more work. You're still looking at 300, 350%, on up to 480%. 3, 4, 5x your investment down here buying at these bottoms. Let a moon bag ride for when it comes back up to retest some of these higher levels. I mean, your moon bag go up 1,000%. That little moon bag just doubled. $1,600% right there. So your moon bag doubles, you take out half of it again. You still got a moon bag. Man, that's the part of this cycle that I'm looking forward to, when these moon bags just start really, really paying off. I appreciate that. And let's see, there was one other. Did we get them both? Oh, Gala, and then we can do, yeah, INJ. Man, it's just when you zoom out and on the weekly, this perfect times, man, perfect times to build bags in these things. And I mean, I wouldn't be spending my Bitcoin on them yet, but you got dollars, stable coin, whatever, yeah. It did wick down to this area. Could it go back down there? Maybe. I don't know. That just makes it a better buy. You're so close to the bottom. How much further down can it go? But it actually looks like it's trying to go up a little bit there. There is a support resistance between these candles right here. I'm going to try to mark that because I think that's what it's playing with. Did I get it? There it is. This candle body and then... Darn it. And that one, it's just in the middle of this area right there, and that's just perfectly where we're finding support at now. So that's interesting. I mean, it did break it through here, but now it didn't. and that's a good sign. Moving average is looking good. We're on the weekly. Other indicators, they're just kind of, they're just hanging out. Nothing really to tell. RSI needs to get a little bit more oomph into it. Come on, RSI. She's not quite there, but she's moving up. And then when we break out of that, oh, that's when our move happens. And it maybe, how close is this? Well, now depending on how you look at this, this was a bump up, and now it may be getting ready. But I'd like to see it get over this yellow line on the weekly. That would be the real thing on the RSI. So that's what we're waiting on, getting our bump up. So this one may take a little while to do that, but it's getting ready. So that just means there's more time to kind of pick this one up at some cool areas. So on the daily, that's not got enough volume for me to be satisfied with this being a breakout. There's a little bit, but not enough to make it do anything crazy, I don't see. Look at this several different ways. You could see this as a bull flag. Tis very possible would take us up to about 3.2 cents. That would be the hopium scenario. Does not mean that it could not happen. Just depends on how things are going in this market this next week. Been kind of bullish earlier after the news, so that's not the line I'm looking for. Measure move right there. And then, of course, this little zone. Where you at, puppy? Candle body down to that wick. How does that hang out? Ching. And then down to this candle top. Corresponds with that wick there, so he's got to chew through this area. Flip that as support, and then we can, that'd be cool. Then you got another little range up here with this measure move. Looks a lot like a bump and run pattern, which should get you back up to this measure move area. So, hey, that's cool. Got some confidence saying that 0.032 will be the next target there. Looks like it's going to take a little while to get there, unless it just goes even like its normal movement there. That could take a good week or two to make it up there on a strong move. She's kind of a turtle. There's a lot of them galas out there. And then INJ. I do like my INJ, because I almost missed out on this one. Almost did. Didn't even make it back down here. And I don't trust what I'm on right here. Okay. Oh yeah. We're in a wave 5. Take us up to $10.54 on this one. Seems to be playing out that way. No complaints from this old boy. I like it, I do. Well, then we're going parabolic with this one. INJ, I think it's going to be a strong runner. I'm not even sure what it does. I tried to use it and I couldn't do anything. I moved some EVMOS over there and now it just seems like it's stuck. I don't know. I thought there was some, but I'm going through Kepler wallet, so maybe I'm missing something. It's supposed to do something curl. It's got a lot of strength, I'm telling you. But I had no luck using it other than sending stuff on it And it may be just with my wallet. But I think things look excellent. That's what I got. I mean, we're going to eventually come back up to about this $14 area. I mean, that's after here. That's where we're headed. That's going to be the real test. What happened? Can we get past all those wicks that just kept knocking us down? And I'm very, very cool with that price. That would be a good moonbag target, actually, for me personally, and get a little bit extra out of that. So I like that for INJ. And Floki. That's on Dex Tools, right? Dex Tools over here. Nothing has changed. Over here, oh, and the price has changed. Let's see if we can zoom this thing up. So flirting with the top of that trend line, that's a good sign. There's the little magic thing I'm looking for. It's come down to the 1 hour. Is that what you're doing? Are you flirting with breaking out? Maybe. Hitting a lot of sell pressure there and knocking it back in. But if it can break out and retest this area, then we can start seeing these higher targets. We're looking at 22.43 and 25.42. Not bad, because from this area that would give you, it will not tell me, forget you don't have that here. 132% and 164% just there. And as we discussed before, when you zoom out, you're in the prime area to actually get in on this and play this range. And most likely you can actually hit some of these prices about 34 to 40.77 again, especially right between the lower 30s. That's a 0.0 little B9 and then 3206, or wherever this candle is right there. That's a great target right there as to play as its own, just to be on the safe side. And something like that gives you a, well, hey, we can just pull this up. That gives you a range of about 200%. There's a lot you can do with that if you range trade. So for traders, I think this is actually one that this is kind of cool to keep in mind and utilize. But we want to see some volume out into this breakup before we can see some more upside, and getting over 1450, 1460 and to 1500 right through in that area might be a little bit of a hiccup. But after that, we start looking for more upside. This is what I got for Floki SafeMoon. Do not know how to exit this. Escape. That didn't work. Little button. Okay, that worked. Hey, my pleasure, guys. My pleasure. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. It's fun doing this. It's more fun when you guys actually suggest something that you guys are interested in, rather than me just, I mean, I can go through stuff that I'm in or that I'm looking at and things like that. I'm cool doing that. But it may not be where you're interested in. Do like INJ. Did we look at FTM? I can't remember. Fantom's in kind of still in a little bit of a pickle. It's got some good signs. It's got some not so good signs. Not so good signs is on the bottom side of a bearish pattern with a bearish retest, meaning that it could come back down here to 24 cents again. It could, as it retests this trend line again, or even further, you know. Don't know how far that's going. But it can also get up here to about 30 cents. It's just going to have a little trouble breaking above that 30-cent area right now. And that's on the daily. Now the 1 hour doesn't look much better, so it's coming down more than likely. if it loses support of this 50 moving average, and it may not, because remember this inverted head and shoulders, this is a retest area, so actually that's a good sign. So good thing we zoomed into the 4 hour just as a reminder what it's doing on the bottom of this pattern. I actually like this. If it loses this, not good, but it has it's got a much higher probability to find a support here and do what an inverted head and shoulders does again, but it's already done it. Did it play out? This should still act as support and give us another move to the upside, and should act as our, higher low. If we do lose that, hold on, baby. She might be on sale again. You might want to break out the credit card. So it's still a little early to tell because our indicator can actually still go down lower. So it's still a possibility that could happen. So really, all eyes on this area. Let's zoom in on the 1 hour. And so it's holding the 200 on the 1 hour. So that would be the deal breaker for me. If it broke past this, the candle closed below that, definitely I'd be looking for more downside. I would let that be my line in the sand if I were trying to do anything with this. Me personally, I just got it holding on my wallet because this is one of my holding bags. I think I just closed it though. I've been messing with Pendle. Well, she went on a tear. Hey, we looked at it on here in the live stream before that happened. So, where were we? Oh, gee, I don't know. It's somewhere. But somehow I caught all that stuff. That was pure. I think we were looking at a falling wedge or something. Like this little guy. So kind of like what we see on some of these other patterns, right? Inverted head and shoulders going on, got a retest of that area. If it breaks down below it, oh crap, it's coming down here. But if it doesn't, look what happens. Yeah, that's what we what to look for. Just saying. So that should be bullish for you guys. Pendle was awesome. It was up real high. No, I didn't get in on this. Couldn't have got in on that. I don't believe, right? I don't know. Mine are dated. It was up high before, and then it got listed. Maybe this is. No, it had to be this one. Because I think it went up high before, and then as it probably on news of it being listed, and then they started doing futures and everything on it too, and that's what happens when you get a bunch of futures. Drive the price down. But these areas, I don't know. But anyway, I've been trading it lately. I was going to try to accumulate it because it's got on crypto bubbles. My little watch list here. It's one of the top ones up for the year. That's up 2,000% for the year. Charting Crypto was looking at it tonight. I was watching him on his live stream, and he went over to the website. It looked very interesting. They're doing tokenizing, I think, yield. Doing something with yield. Very interesting concept. But apparently it moves the market, so that's all I'm worried about at the moment. This is a little bit bearish for it. It's like it's doing a little bearish retest of this trend line, so I think steam is starting to run out for it just a little bit here. Although, yeah, I'm really concerned actually about that trend line after spiking up like that. It's usually a retest and then maybe some, down and sideways for a little bit. So I've still got my little buy box here for actual accumulation of this, setting about 52 to 70 cents. I'm just waiting for it to hit it. So playing with it while we're still doing all this retest stuff. But I can see it going on a good little short run, maybe back up to where it went before, but I can't. My bigger time frames are kind of telling me, the trend line right here is just telling me it's going to get rejected there. If it does and it breaks back in it, oh well, then hold on to your hat. Something bigger is going to happen, but I mean a lot bigger. But chances of it doing that, not should not be very strong. Even though it's showing some strong signs here on this moving average. If that trend line wasn't there, I'd be looking for this little sucker to take off. Those trend lines look awesome, even on the 4 hour. I mean, give me a second here. Make sure we're not getting fooled here. It's got some strong signs on the daily too. If it does do, the other thing that I can see it doing. Okay, if it breaks back into that, there's something crazy bullish going on. I don't know. Can't rule that out, but I would expect maybe it would just kind of crawl back up here, and then maybe our indicators would get tired, and then we have divergence, and then start doing a double top scenario. So that's what I'm leaning for probability wise on this one. So maybe a struggle between 1 and 115. I shall probably not be trading it very much. I only like the fast action, and fast action is about over with this one. It's been fun though. Oh yeah, half Pepe. I keep forgetting about half Pepe. Maybe if I jumped in it at some point, I wouldn't forget about it so much. Half pizza. I got half pizza? I don't know if you guys even see that on the screen. I guess we got to go with this thing. Seriously? That one 1 hour chart, is it that dead? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm on the right one. Dude. And you're interested in this one for what reason? I'm not convinced that this one's going to stop anytime soon. Dude, I am down all the way to the minute, and they are all under this 9 moving average. Am I on the right thing? Let me check something else here. Pepe. Says half Pepe. See what else we got. Oh, that was for Ethereum right here. I am thinking in dollars. That's probably why. And I think you look at it in Ethereum, right? Or was it? Man, I get so confused on this stuff. Binance Spark? No, it wasn't there. From what I'm seeing here on Ethereum, yeah, the Ethereum's kicking its butt. Even though on the 1 minute it looks pitiful. 1 minute looks just like the 4 hour, looks just like the 8 hour, looks just like the daily, looks just like the 5 day. There's our moving average, so technically it looks just like that on the weekly too. It's under the 9. You can't get much more bearish than that. Well, I don't see any good place to buy yet. I would target this wick. That's the first place. So when it comes to whatever that is, 5130, however you read that. I think Half Pepe died. I think he bled out. Half Pepe bled out, man. Couldn't live without them legs. What's a frog without frog legs? Think about it. He's nothing but a big tongue. And although that might be acceptable in some situations, It don't help if you don't have no legs. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Well, neither does Pepe. It lost his legs. Have a moment of silence for Pepe. Oh my gosh, I landed on LiteCoin somehow. I guess I just flipped down through here. LiteCoin, since we're here, still my little box, man. I'm telling you, this area right here, I think it's gonna stick about 94. Actually, it's in the middle of a cloud in there. It's got some bear signs there. It actually will probably come down more reasonable, $88. Let's go ahead and write that and put that in writing. I can't find my tool. Let's shake on it. We got 3 moving averages just bundled right there together, and those are important ones. The good thing is that among the daily, the blues cross the 200 and the 100, golden cross, silver cross, all the crosses. We're just all crisscrossed and crossed over and and we're ready to go, man. We're just ready to go. So maybe a wick down here, $88. Just want to take off. We're doing a support resistance flip of this horizontal trend line, also known as a retest. It's holding very nicely, minus a few wicks there, starting to weaken a little bit, but we're looking for 135 on LiteCoin to be coming over the next, I don't know, couple months anyway. LiteCoin gonna go up, baby. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show, enjoyed the stream. Covered a lot of coins tonight, and we're just out here trying to make sense of this crypto market, make some life-changing money. We can change our lives, change our family lives, make the world a better place, do good things with the money. Lord knows that we need a break, man. Some of you guys have been out there working your fingers to the bone year after year, struggling to get places, and the world's just been, man, it's just been spanking us hard. It's just been unlucky past, well, the 20s have just not been very good for us. Weren't so good back in the 1920s either. Kind of a repeat of that cycle. So before the 1929 stock market crash, the markets went on a tear. It was crazy. They were going crazy. I'm not saying, but we may be looking at something like that. Who knows how things turn around as this decade progressed, but we know crypto's going to go crazy, and we probably need to put ourselves in a good position by using it just for those years that are coming down the road, because the hard times are still coming, and crypto's going to help us make that softer. So thank you guys for being with me. See ya, hopefully, again tomorrow night.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth, was gonna let you go. Wifey, know you're begging for my notice. Promise you're the same. Running for the meds. Sure you like my vibe. Pass my candy on my